The book I have for you comes with a stipulation. You cannot read this book if you are not familiar with the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes, because you will miss so much that's happening in this book. So first, if you're not familiar with Calvin and Hobbes, you need to go and pick up some copies of Calvin and Hobbes. They have compilations of the comic strips and read them. It's a great series about a young boy named Calvin, and his best friend is an imaginary tiger named Hobbes that comes to life when people aren't around. Um, Calvin, through the comic strips, captures um, mischievous unruliness and creativeness. And this realistic fiction by Martine Levitt, Calvin is the main character. And when he's in high school, he starts hearing voices, specifically the voices of Hobbes. It is not a continuation of the Calvin and Hobbes comic book, but it is um, a young adult dealing with discovering he's schizophrenic and he hears voices. And he is from Northeast Ohio, which is the same place that the author of the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes is from. And so he always has felt a tight relationship. His parents named him Calvin because he was the other half of Calvin and Hobbes, and it was something he adored growing up. But then in his teenage development, he discovers he has a mental disorder, and it's him dealing with that and grappling with that and trying to fix it and solve it. Um, and so it's a little bit of an adventure story. He searches for truth. He searches for a way to fix himself and come to terms with being schizophrenic. It's a really great story, but you will miss out on a lot if you're not familiar with the comic strip. So read the comic strip and then check out Calvin by Martine Levitt.